Now, I said this once and I'll say it again. Meghan Markle ruined Suits for me. Meghan Markle, haven't you done enough damage already? So Meghan Markle skipped Suits reunion at Globes, not in Kaz group chat. Probably wondering what I'm talking about, right? So this past weekend, there was a Suits reunion at the Golden Globes, and all the original cast members showed up. Everyone except Meghan Markle. And not only was she missing from the reunion, she was also missing from their cell phones. And by cell phones, I mean group chat. So in a recent interview with one of her old castmates, her name came up in the conversation. They don't even have her cell phone number anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong. Your personal life is your personal life. You can fall in love and marry whoever you want. But come on, yo. You was 7 seasons in, man. You had 7 seasons on your belt, and then you just quit on us like that, man. You quit on your castmates. You quit on your fans. I think that's a bigger commitment than you marrying Prince Harry. I'm just being real. If you're new to the show, let me explain the backstory. So Patrick Adams played the main character, Mike Ross, and Meghan Markle played his love interest, Rachel Zane. Now, when Meghan Markle decided to marry Prince Harry in real life and quit show business, they retired her character instead of replacing her. Cause I was thinking a long time ago, like I probably would have found another actress to replace her to keep that energy going. But I guess since, like she was on the show for like 7 seasons, maybe they want to, maybe they didn't want to bring another actress on the show and replace her because they had such good chemistry on the show, which they did, by the way. All of the actors on the show had great chemistry. It was very disappointing when she left the show. Not that she was like my favorite character or anything like that, but since she was the love interest of the main character, which was my favorite character on the show, she left the show, and then they had to retire. They also had to retire the main character, Mike Ross. So I'm sitting here thinking, so how are you going to keep a television show going if you retire the main character on the show? The main character is the reason why everyone was watching the show, and the whole show revolves around the main character. So if you get rid of the main character, there's no show, right? So after they retired the main character, I just stopped watching the show. Like I completely lost interest and I just stopped watching it altogether. I didn't actually go back and watch the last 2 seasons until like almost 3 years later when it started streaming on Netflix. Yeah, I was surprised the show even made it 2 more seasons. Not to take anything away from the other actors on the show, because like I said, all of the actors on the show are great. Like I'm fans. I'm familiar with all of the actors on the show. I've seen them do film and other television appearances too. But the vibe was different. You know what I'm saying? It was like almost watching like a whole different show. So when I finally got around to watching season 9, I learned that they do bring back Mike Ross's character for about, I think like 4 or 5 episodes. Because there's only 10 episodes in season 9. And it's actually like the shortest season. So yeah, I think he was in like maybe half the season. He appeared in like 4 or 5 episodes. And they do mention Rachel a few times. But Meghan Markle never comes back to the show. So they do mention her, but they never show her again. And then that was pretty much it. The show ended or whatever after 9 seasons. And that was pretty much it.